Sherry Brown here, coming at you from sherrybrowncoaching.com. Tips on what to say to prospects. Michelle says, although I have customers, I haven't been able to sign a consultant. I know it has to do with my delivery. People usually just look at me. How do you know what to say? But I'm not one that usually drives the conversation. I love to listen, but don't always know what to say. Any tips are appreciated. More times than not, most people, they do this. Yep. And they end up talking so much, not letting the prospect talk, and most of the time you just end up talking yourself right out of a sale, right out of a business partner. A lot of people, they generally tend to do the whole proverbial vomit all over everyone, and they go in and they just start rambling about how awesome their opportunity is, how awesome their products are, how it's a ground floor opportunity, and they don't even tend to ask questions to find out if there's a need in the first place. People need to do less talking and more listening. So a few tips, when you're asking questions, it's no different from if you're sitting here talking to one of your friends, you're just having a conversation. That's all it's about. A very important thing that you need to realize is not going into every conversation just trying to pitch and thinking that you just want to close everybody. That's the wrong mindset to have. Your objective should be to go in, build a relationship, talk to people, and just find out if there's a need. Ask about how they're doing. If they're not in network marketing, you don't really know them, they're not somebody in your warm market, just what do you do? What do you do for a job? What do you, or do you like that? Simply just start getting better at asking questions and then letting them do the talking. Somebody on social media, I'll ask, what is it that you do? How's that going? Is that something you enjoy? I might ask them about their family. You can ask them about, their hobbies, how often they get to do that. And then as far as the question of, if they're not in a network marketing company, maybe you found a need, maybe they've got some kids, they're saving for college, or, maybe they want to go on vacation, they don't really have the money. I'll give you a few different tips as far as questions that you can ask leading up to, the opportunity. You could simply say, just curious, do you keep your options open when it comes to making extra money? Another option is just curious, are you at all open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? Or you could say, hey, I'm doing this thing. It may or may not be a fit for you. If you want to check it out, great. If not, no big deal. The entire goal when you are talking to people is to simply see if they're open. If they say, yes, I'm open, let your tools and resources do the work for you. Number one, it's a lot easier on you, and it's a lot more duplicable. Meaning, if I get a new consultant on, if they see that I sent them to a video, well, they're going to think, well, okay, that's easy, I can do that too. But if you're sitting here and you're just explaining everything to them, it might be a little overwhelming for a new consultant coming on that they think they just have to know everything. I would advise against that. Let your tools and resources do the work for you. For you, your company should have something in place. If they, it could be a presentation, it could be a video, it could be whatever it is. After they watch the video, now typically I'll ask them, if they're open, I'll say, how soon would you be able to watch a 5-minute video? Once they tell me, I'll then send them the video. And when I follow up, the first question I ask is, what did you like best? Because that sets the tone for them to think positively versus most people will want to go straight into, well, what do you think? And I used to do that too. I used to say, well, what do you think? And then that opens them up to where they might start thinking negatively. So it's just all about getting better at asking questions. I do have a free 90-minute webinar training that is nothing but how to get better at closing, how to start asking better questions. If that's something that you guys would like to check out, you can, it's at sherryBrownCoaching.com/sponsoring secrets. But you can go there, enter your name and email, and you've got a 90-minute free webinar that's really going to go deep into asking better questions and how to become a better closer. If you guys found some value, if so, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, if you guys want more tips on how to be a better closer and how to start asking better questions, just hop on that webinar. Until next time, bye.